There are a variety of shows being produced at SPNN, but no other show combines politics and puppets, as well as this month's featured show and producer. Come to think of it, no other SPNN show combines puppets and politics. Jennifer Dahl is the producer behind the scenes of the satirical, creative world of The Angry Canadian.
Okay, Jay, here we go. Let's just do it. We'll just do it quick. Yeah, yeah.
The show I'm currently producing, The Angry Canadian, was actually started within another show, which is the first show I started at SPNN back, oh my God, 1995. So was that 13 years ago now? And that show was kind of highlighting some of the unique and creative things that were going on in the cities. And sometimes when we didn't have somebody we could interview, somebody who was doing a project, we would do our own unique and creative things, at least hopefully unique and creative. One day I got an idea to do a show that was all about opinions. And we called it The Angry Canadian because I'd heard a DJ call Alanis Morissette The Angry Canadian. That's back when her Jagged Little Pill was out and she was all angry at her ex-boyfriend. So it was actually in the episode of Black Aquarium. And like what happens in real TV, mainstream TV, whatever, that we decided we liked enough that we made into its own series. So there was a while there was producing 2 half-hour shows. We wanted to put something together with a little variety, you know. We put in something with creative puppets and still have it like, you know, a satirical sketch on the political scene or on the social scene or pop culture. And we do our own sketches where we be portraying certain personalities. But then in between that, we'd like have a serious interview with people on the street, or if we're lucky, you know, we'd be able to track down the right people to contact when a personality was coming to town. And actually, at one point, was actually able to get an interview with Stephanie Miller from Air America. She's an idol and a role model for me. It's a show about politics, it's about opinions, social satire, and all the things I've mentioned that happens to be hosted and produced by transgender people. My show is not a transgendered show. There are some great transgendered shows out there, and it's not really that I'm one of them. It's fine, folks. It's fine to bring up questions, curiosity, as long as you're polite about it. Some people are like, you know, there's these extremes. They're either just rude about it. That's a guy, yeah. Or they're totally inhibited. They think the polite thing to do is not mention it at all, which I guess of the two that I prefer, but you don't need to be that uninhibited about it, people. We like to do the, you know, investigative interviews and things like that, and sometimes kind of pin down people if we can get close enough to them.
This is not an issue of liberal versus conservative, Democrat versus Republicans. It's plainly an issue of, and these are my words, Bush versus the Constitution. What can you do, what can be done to move this forward?
Well, exactly what I'm doing here today and what Democrats are doing across the country, which is if you don't win the United States House of Representatives, it's just a moot issue.
Do you remember the name of that woman who was the FBI whistleblower who ran for office in 2006?
Yes. If I think about it.
If you think about it, okay. We're going to give up on that one, I think, for now.
Okay.
I think it was Crowley, but I couldn't remember the first name.
I think you're right.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're exactly where we were before.
How about Mrs. Crowley? FBI Agent Crowley.
Okay, Agent Crowley sounds very good, yeah.
Okay.
My friend Diane was, at the time, she was asking around about, you know, she likes to talk to people about issues even when she's not on camera. And she said she had a conversation with somebody about Crowley and that they didn't like her, they weren't going to vote for her. And she asked why, and they said because she's a whistleblower. And it's like, oh my God, you need to straighten out some people's thinking because, you know, a whistleblower isn't a traitor. A whistleblower is somebody who, you know, comes out with information about a traitor, you know? It's just amazing some of the thinking that goes on out there. Jay, the other founding member, he had an interest in puppets, and he started bringing in some things that he wanted to do. Because I was always, you know, begging the people in the crew to, you know, write stuff. Don't leave all the writing up to me. And he wrote some stuff.
What are you talking about? Haven't you seen the movie They Live? No! And I don't see what all this has to do with the current political situation. Of course, that's the way they want it. They who? Ow! That hurt! Where'd that frying pan come from?
I really got to like the puppet thing. It was a fun way to, you know, go at some of the satirical ideas, especially since we didn't have that big of a crew. And when you're short on actors, you could have one person portraying several different characters. That helps a lot.
Mr. President, I've always wanted to ask, why do you have these press conferences from the toilet?
Well, quite frankly, it's where I do my best thinking.
I'm trying to get, you know, inform people and get them thinking about things in a rational way. The kind of the philosophy of the program is that we do like to inform. We bring people in with the entertainment. So our motto for a while now has been come for the entertainment, stay for the information. If we have one main catchphrase, that's it. We have a lot of catchphrases, but usually they're of the silly variety, just for fun and entertainment. But and that one, I know it comes along kind of silly sounding, but there's a seriousness behind it. We do want you to come for the entertainment and stay. Listen to the interviews when we talk to people. We'll listen to some of the stuff, the information we found on the web, you know, about the crimes that are being done, and hopefully will drive you to activism as well. That would be the good thing that we hope we do.